Hey guys, it's Saturday and today we have the workshop Cosplay with Poeka. And I'm trying something new on the Sony a7R II. The last few days I've been filming in Super 35 and today I'm using the full sensor. What does that mean? It could actually mean a lot of differences. But overall, you of course have the difference between a full frame sensor and a crop sensor. It means more sensor size, so a shallower depth of field. But there's more. Okay, so if you want to record video, what you're actually doing is you're recording frames a second, right? So 24 frames, 25, 30, depending on what you do. And of course, in which country you live. For example, for Europe, we need 50 Hertz because that's our main net. If we use something else, you will see flickering in the lights. If you go to the States, where there's a 60 Hertz net, you will need something like a shutter speed of 30 or 60. Otherwise, you will see flickering, especially seen in light bulbs or on the TV. However, there's more. Nowadays, you can record video on almost anything. Your iPhone, a handycam, or a digital SLR, or in this case a mirrorless camera. The image is actually captured by the sensor. Now sensors are in different sizes. You of course know from photography that the bigger the sensor, the shallower the depth of field can be, but also the wider the field of view. In the case of the Sony, you have two options. You can use the crop version, Super 35, or full frame. In these cameras, which are especially built for video, you don't have that option. You're using the full frame. The full frame is actually a small sensor. And that means that these cameras are great for video, but they're very bad in in low light conditions, so they will have a lot of noise. Same for your iPhone. Outside, brilliant video. When it's getting darker, not so brilliant. The Sonys, we found out yesterday during the workshop, brilliant in low light and brilliant outside. So why the bigger sensor? The bigger sensor gives you shallower depth of field, meaning behind me, it's more blurry. Bokeh, in other words, the out of focus areas. But there's more. If you use the full sensor and you're shooting 4K, you have to downsample to 4K. And that can be done in many different ways. You can of course just throw away pixels, or you can just scale it down a little bit more intelligent, which happens in Super 35 mode. So which one is better? Well, the Super 35 mode will give you a slightly sharper image for the very simple reason you're going from 5K to approximately, or exactly, 4K. The full frame sensor has to throw away a lot of those pixels. That actually means that you will get a slightly softer image. So why do it? Well, wider field of view, shallower depth of field, but also less rolling shutter. Now what is rolling shutter? Rolling shutter you can see in almost all videos done with DSLRs or mirrorless cameras. It's actually when you move around that a straight line will actually do this. It will just wiggle or bend, and that's something that can sometimes make people a little bit seasick. So today we're going to experiment with full frame, and that means that we will have less rolling shutter than in Super 35. So, sorry for the technical introduction guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors, Cosplay Workshop with Poeka. Because I will be filming with the a7R II today, we are going to be using the Mamiya DF Plus and the Mamiya Leaf Credo 60. Great digital back, 60 megapixels, awesome image quality. And of course connected with Tether tools, the orange cables, love them. But hey, I'm Dutch. Poeka arrived and some of the students, so I'm going to join the group. I hope you enjoyed today's workshop, Cosplay with Poeka. How are you, Poeka?
Quite fine. How are you?
Are you looking forward to today?
Yes, very much.
Oh, cool.
I already have this kitty.
Oh, Miss Kitty.
This kitty.
Awesome.
Looks like she's being swallowed by spider legs.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
So cool.
Okay, after the workshop we're gonna do an interview with Poeka for about our models, and the first one is gonna be in Dutch. Because some of you guys actually wanted one in English, the first one is gonna be done by Anna Week in Dutch, the second one I'm gonna do in English. Okay, I'm done retouching, let's take a look at today's images. This is from the first set. Love her expression here, really expressive. Second set. And with the Let Go ring light. And we actually have one in natural colors and one a little bit more tinted. Okay, so those are the results from today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors, because we are done for today. Now, today you actually saw the cosplay workshop. Now, why do I love cosplay so much? I think it has to do with expression and storytelling. In my opinion, a great shot is a shot that tells a story. It's the most important thing in both photography and I think in video. You have to tell a story. This is also what we try to do with Behind the Closed Doors. We try to tell you our day in a little bit of a story. So it's not just scenes behind each other. I try to connect those together. And next week I'm going to give you a video dedicated to why I do it this way. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors. We will be back next week because we're going to be scouting a location for a very, very special workshop. And I'm not going to tell you anything about it, except it has to do something with sharks. Yeah. So, hey guys, if you like what we do, please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you tell other people about it, because the stronger the channel will grow, the more we can publish for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a nice weekend and see you again next week. Same channel, same bed channel, same time. See you. Bye bye.